We're standing in front of my old house, my mother's old house, at least where I grew up most of my teenage and adult life. This was a rough neighborhood back then. Don't get me wrong, it was rough, but there were parents raising their children as best they could in conditions that were not best as it could be. And all these houses here were owned by families, African-American families. And there were children playing in the streets. We used to have races in the street to see who's fastest around the block. There was the Black Muslims up the street here. There was the Black Panthers spot around the corner. So in the midst of all that, we grew up. Now, you see it's a quiet street, no kids playing. The factory has been torn down. More than likely, there are going to be condos that get built here. And so the sad thing about it is we were squeezed out once, and we, families, African-American families in Oakland, squeezed out once, and was being squeezed out again.
During the recovery, since the recession, home prices, home valuations, and rents in the Bay Area have gone up by large numbers, large percentage increases year after year. At the same time, there's been a lot of demographic change. So we've seen since 2010, we believe, a lot of African Americans, Latinos, and Asians moving from places like West Oakland and East Oakland and Bayview Hunters Point and the Richmond Triangle to the peripheries of the regions, places like Vallejo, Antioch, Stockton, and also out of the Bay Area, past the Altamont Pass, to San Juan and other places like that. A lot of the reason we believe that's occurring is because of this correlation between rent increases and home value increases, that people can just no longer afford to rent and are displaced out of their long-term communities and homes.
The neighborhood was changing, and it happened subtly. You know what I mean? Those houses come up, the BART came in, the post office came in, and then right after that there was a track of new homes on that side, just a track. And everybody went, yeah. But see, that's how it starts, and then same thing happened in other parts of Oakland, and then in Lake Merritt became unaffordable, and then pretty soon you could not find rent that was affordable in Oakland. That's why I have a passion for this fight. One, because I want my daughter to afford a home one day. I wish I could afford a home one day. And so, yeah, I gotta be in this fight. If not me, then who? If not now, then when? So that's my motto. I just keep at it.